Hey guys, today I'll be showcasing some weird rulings. That's all I can really call them. So let's get right into it. Alright. So starting off with this, what we're going to do is we're just simply going to special summon Ascendant of Thunder, we're going to normal summon Ash Blossom and Joe Spring, and then we will make Baron. That's it. So sometimes you'll end up in this situation somehow. Happened to me once. So let's just pretend I don't have Solemn or Book of Moon here. Go end phase. Then no Baron effect. Then obviously if your opponent activates Book of Moon on you, you don't really want to respond with Baron because you'll just lose the Omni Negate, and logically it makes sense that you'd be able to flip over Baron the next turn, and then you can just use Baron DeFlore's effect, the Omni Negate. So no, don't Baron Negate. And then your opponent just simply like set Solemn and pass, right? Fair enough. So we'll go here now. Draw phase, we draw a Monster Reborn for turn. So we flip Baron, and then on flip summon, you can chain Solemn Judgment to Baron DeFlore. And now what's really weird is that Baron DeFlore is no longer properly summoned, even though I clearly just special summoned Baron DeFlore. It got flip face down, and then I flipped it back face up. You can't activate Baron DeFlore anymore. Well, you can't special summon Baron DeFlore with Monster Reborn anymore. Next, we're testing out some Janglyph Slifer. So here we'll need 4 cards, I believe. So like, actually not 3 cards should work. Actually, we're good. So these 4, and actually let's go with 5. All right. So here we have Slifer the Sky Dragon. Let's go ahead and read Slifer's effect together. So this requires 3 tributes to be normal summoned. It cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was special summoned, send it to the graveyard. Gains 1000 attack defense for each card in your hand. This if a monsters is normal special summoned to your opponent's field in attack position, that monsters loses 2000 attack, then if its attack has been reduced to 0 as a result, destroy it. So if I special summon Slifer, of course, during the end phase, Slifer will be destroyed. So we'll activate Monster Reborn here, and special summon Slifer. So just to demonstrate, we'll go to end phase here. Slifer will be getting destroyed, right? But now what if I Book of Moon Slifer? What happens now? Oh look, Slifer is not destroyed? Well, isn't that strange? Okay then, let's go back. So let's 1-for-1 to send Slifer to the graveyard again. So alright, now what if we do this then? Monster Reborn, Slifer the Sky Dragon. Alright. And then let's Book of Moon, Slifer. Slifer will not have any attack points here, but whatever. Then we'll flip up Slifer the Sky Dragon, go end phase. What happens now? Slifer remembers it's special summoned, and it is now going to be sent to the graveyard, okay? Now, what if we do this instead, where we go 1-for-1, sending Slifer once again, then we'll summon Kribo, because why not? And then Monster Reborn again. Let's go Slifer. We'll book Slifer again. Now we'll go to the end phase. Now our opponent will go ahead and activate Book of Sunpress. Or will they? Yeah, let's not actually. How do I cancel? I cannot cancel. Alright then. Well, let's try it this way anyways. And now let's go in phase. Slifer gets sent to the graveyard. Okay, so let's book it. Actually, then, if I book it, it should not be getting sent anymore, right? Yeah. Now let's try flip summoning Slifer here, going end phase. Now Slifer is sent to the graveyard again. Okay. Oh, Giga J. Alright. Now let's try something else. Let's try the Zark spell. Trap. The trap. Yeah. The trap that triggers off of the thing. So we will need a copy of Supreme King Zark, then the trap. Soul of the Supreme King. That's the one. Alright. So let's grab this and a copy of Book of Moon, and that's about all we need. But we'll just do this as well. And let me just check real fast. Okay. So just for funsies, let's throw this in as well. So we're still at 5, yeah? Alright. So all we need to do here is we set Soul of the Supreme King, and we set Book of Moon. Alright. So then we'll go ahead and pass here. And then our opponent has some cards. They are cards. For sure cards. So we'll special summon Ascended of Thunder here. No response. And then we will normal summon Kribo here. And then we will just set some cards. Okay. So now let's try go bow things. How do I change this? Why can't I not chain on, please? Oh. Okay, there we go. Activate a card or effect. Supreme King Soul. So I'm not super used to using Edo Pro. Well, okay. So we'll special summon Zark. Okay. Zark effect activates. Yeah, whatever. This works. So we'll Book of Moon here. We already have Book of Moon. I will use Book of Moon from there, but whatever, it's fine. So we book Zark, and now Zark resolves for whatever reason. Even though the effect of the Supreme King Soul here says that Zark is negated, flipping it face down allows this effect to resolve. And in fact, let's wait a bit. It also says it is returned to the extra deck during the end phase of the next turn, so let's wait one more turn. Does that happen? No. Okay, pass back again. And we have Zark still here. Let's flip Zark face up. And now I believe Zark is no longer negated. But I can't be 100% certain. So let's see. How can we gauge if Zark is actually negated? Let's see. Zark has an effect. If this card is special summon, yada yada. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by value, you can special summon it. Yeah, there's no good way for me to judge if it's negated or not right now, except there's no, like, big, red circle on it with the cross, you know? So, as far as I know, this is no longer negated, and it's just here, like, a Zark that's not negated, that got cheated out, which is just weird, wacky, and wild, I guess. Truly a Yu-Gi-Oh moment of all time. So, clearly, flipping stuff face down. I don't understand the rulings for this. Don't really understand it. But, I guess you can do some jank things with it, like, there are some other monsters I can't think of them off the top of my head aside from like Zark. For example, like if we have DDD, Oblivion King, Abyss Ragnarok, this can be special summoned by which one was it? It was 7th Thomas, I believe. Yeah. So 7th Thomas summons a special summons a level 8 DDD monster from your deck in defense position, and it is negated. Also, your opponent takes half battle damage this turn. But anyways, since this is negated, if we actually booked this somehow, like flipped it face down, then we could still resolve the effect on summon to special summon a DDD monster in the graveyard. If we did that, I don't know when this ruling like ever comes up, aside from like if you're doing it on purpose, like with the Zark thing, because this essentially is like pop all of your opponent's cards, so like kind of like Zeus, a one-sided Zeus kind of. You can think of it that way. Like it's not literally Zeus because it destroys in that sense, but you get the idea. So I don't know. There's just jank rulings all over the place. That like I don't know how I'm supposed to understand this, right? Like, am I just supposed to know this is going to happen, right? Well, I mean, of course, if you like special summon Slifer like this, it makes sense that you retain Slifer, you normal summon Slifer. But like technically, is a flip summon considered a special summon still? Like here we just have a regular Slifer and there's no prompt to like remove Slifer or anything, right? Oh, whoops, chain is on still. So, Slifer, just whatever. It's just here, regular old Slifer. But if we like do the shenanigans with like Monster Reborn and Book of Moon, it still remembers that it's special summon somehow. But like, let's try one more thing. Let's go back to Baron, like one more time. So let's do this, and then we have 2 Monster Reborns this time, and then we will grab this and this. Okay. So here we will do normal summon here, special summon here. So then we'll make Baron again, just to test. So we'll special summon Baron effect to pop Baron. Makes sense to me. And then we'll go ahead, Monster Reborn, Baron de Fleur. So Baron de Fleur can clearly be Monster Reborn here. Baron was special summoned, correct? And then we'll go end phase here. No effect? Okay. Now we'll book Baron. So clearly, if Flip becomes like the main form of removal for a meta deck in the future, it's gonna be jank, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's focus a bit more. Okay, so we do this. We flip summon Baron. So you know, Baron was properly special summoned. That's why I could Monster Reborn it from the graveyard. So we'll do this. Chaining. Struggling here. Oh, got it. Solemn Judgment. Now, is Baron de Fleur still properly summoned or not? No. Even though I was able to special summon Baron de Fleur from the graveyard earlier with no issue, and I clearly did special summon it, now that it was on the field and its summon was negated by like Solemn Judgment, now it is considered to be no longer properly special summoned. Yeah, I don't even know why that is or what's the ruling for this. For like negate summon, not properly special summoned or whatever. Like clearly it was properly special summoned at some point, and then it just counted as not properly special summoned out at some point. Or not properly summoned. And we have Solemn Judgment here, which can negate summons. which includes flip summons, because flip summons apparently are not the same as special summons or normal summons. And I know that for a fact because Rongominiad. Yeah, I suffered. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!